Hey guys, it's Steve again. How's it going? Does my background intimidate you a little bit? That's my living room. All the lights are off. It's 1 in the morning. Don't ask me why I record these things so late at night. Well, in Various Artists number 4, I said that I was working on a Halloween craft, and it was basically in response to Dr. Creepy's Pimp My Hockey Mask video, which was a how-to on how to turn a really crappy knockoff goalie mask that you could find for $2 or $3 and turn it into something incredibly awesome. Well, I did just that. The paint has dried, I attached the straps, and voila. It's pretty good, if I do say so myself. I did it all by freehand. The triangles aren't perfect, okay? The little red triangles. I mean, if you look, you can tell that some stupid teenager painted them on, but all in all, it's a pretty good mask. I went with a really weathered yellow look that a lot of people can't seem to get. It's actually incredibly easy. What you do is you take a tissue and you rip off the end of it, and then you find, I found an acrylic paint that was kind of like for lack of a better word, it very much resembled poop. It says caramel, but it looks like poop when you put it out onto a paper plate or something. That's just me. Anyway, you take your little ripped end of the tissue, like Dr. Creepy says, and you do streaks. But instead of doing streaks, what you do is you stipple on the little tiny bits of paint, and then you take a fresh new tissue and you wipe it all around the mask, giving it kind of the yellowy old look. And that really works for me, and I'm Dr. Creepy, not telling you to do your job, but that's just one way of doing it. That was my way of doing it. I thought it worked out really well. As you can see, like Dr. Creepy said, I added in little watery marks under all the holes to give it a more weathered, wet, old look. This mask isn't from any specific Friday the 13th movie. I went with the old yellowy, weathered look simply because, realistically, while Jason may be undead and all powerful and magic or whatever, this is still just a goalie mask, guys. I mean, there's nothing magical about it. There's nothing supernatural about it. Jason's gone through a lot. He's gone, to hell and back, literally. His mask is not going to stay gleaming white. So I went with the yellowy, weathered look from Freddy vs. Jason just because that one seemed more realistic. Also, I included the axe wound from part 3 simply because, if you notice, he gets the axe wound, and it's like, this big gash in his mask. But then as the movies progress, it seems to heal itself until by the time you get to, Freddy vs. Jason, it's not even there. It's completely healed. A hockey mask has healed itself. Now, that's just silly. So I decided to include that big old gash there just because it wouldn't heal. It's just a hockey mask, and I wanted it to look like it's gone through a lot. I'm thinking of adding a little bit of blood effects on the mask, maybe even a bunch of blood from where he got stabbed in the eyes by Freddy, in Freddy vs. Jason. But, I don't know. And, so yeah. And when you put it on, well, Jason doesn't have bad eyesight as far as I know. When you put it on, voila. You can now kind of sort of pass as a undead, supernatural, uber strong, machete wielding, slashing mama's boy. So, thank you, Dr. Creepy, very much for helping me turn a really crappy $2 mask into one of my new favorite Halloween costumes ever, and a tribute to my favorite slasher in the history of film. Thank you, YouTubers, for checking out this video. Hopefully, now I'm inspiring you to go out in there and make your own awesome Jason mask. Check out my blog; it's going to be awesome. I have more Heroes reviews coming up. I have a Saw 5 thing going on. I'm going to have this crazy tribute to Jason Voorhees, counting down the days to the remake / sequel, which is going to be awesome, okay? So, yeah. Happy Halloween, everyone. Expect more videos. Some possibly better than this one. I know, right? So, yeah. Catch y'all later. Are you serious?